time for crying while we wait. No time for doubting while we wait.
Until then we'll dance, until then we'll sing and wait for the sunshine.
Je serai
Good evening and welcome to Broadway Celebrates Haiti at Home, a virtual gala produced by Hearts with Haiti and Broadway Babies in support of the St. Joseph's family here in Haiti. Tonight, the young singers, dancers, drummers, and artists of the St. Joseph's family are excited to perform alongside Broadway stars, raising money to keep the education programs running, lights on, medicine stocked, and bellies fed for more than 200 children and young adults in their community. My name is Bill Nathan. I am your host for the evening. And I want to start out by saying thank you to all of you who are watching tonight for becoming a part of our family. Now you may be thinking, family, but we just met. Well, that's just how we do things in Haiti. Family is who we turn to when we need support in difficult times, who we depend on to lift us up when we can't find the strength within ourselves. Now, I don't know if you have watched the news lately, but I believe all of us could use as much as family as we can get right now. A family is a group of people who share the same stories. We must come together across oceans, countries, cities, and streets if we hope to survive all that life throws our way. And this is why we share our stories with you.
This is why we tell a story. Why we tell a story. Why we tell a story. We feel the anger and the sorrow, and for our ones we live, and we believe. Our lives become the stories that we Why we tell the story, why we tell the story, we tell the story, we tell the story, we tell the story.
You are here tonight because you all care about the work that is taking place in Haiti. While COVID-19 has affected us all in so many ways, I am grateful that it has brought me into your living rooms this evening as a part of this incredible virtual gala produced by Hearts with Haiti and Broadway's Babies, two incredible organizations that provide loving home, nutritious meal, medical care, education, and employment to the most disadvantaged in Haiti. Former street children, child slaves, and those suffering from disability and abject poverty. Just by tuning in, you are making a difference in the lives of so many young people in Haiti. A lot of children that you will see performing here tonight, they won't be able to go to school or have a home without your support. If you are watching on Classy, please click the donate button located just below the video to offer your support. Don't worry, the video will keep playing after you click donate and you won't miss a thing. You will be able to donate after the show has finished, and you can also text Broadway's Babies to 566-51 to donate by text. It's 2020. We are going high tech. Now that you have met some of our family members here in Haiti, we'd like to share the stories of some of our family members from around the world who have generously supported us throughout the years to make sure that we'll never walk alone.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark.
I support Hearts with Haiti and St. Joseph Family because they have changed the lives of so many children and adults that never would have been given a chance.
We have been sponsors of the St. Joseph Family for many years.
And I'm a lifetime supporter of Hearts with Haiti and St. Joseph's Family.
We have been on 4 visits to Haiti to work with St. Joseph's Family and Wings of Hope.
There we got to see the wonderful work that St. Joseph does in its community.
And we give annually to Hearts with Haiti because we know they are doing great things.
If you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but if you teach a man to fish, he will eat for a lifetime. And I feel like that's what they do.
They provide education and support and love for some of the most disadvantaged people of Haiti.
They have given them not just a life, but a life worth living, a life with love and hope and fun and family and education.
And providing the support to help each human being be the person God created them to be.
Lifting up every voice, no matter how different that voice may be.
They empower people and teach them how to make a living, how to self-sustain.
As teachers and now as parents, we truly respect all of the care and the love and the work that goes into raising young people.
I've watched them grow into the most remarkable leaders.
This painting reminds me of reasons I support the St. Joseph's Family. The artist is my friend Wallace. The drummer is my friend Bill. Both amazing leaders there who grew up at St. Joseph's.
They've shown me what family really is, and so I'm dedicated to being a part of that family forever.
What a blessing to know and partner with these friends like family.
And I am happy to be able to give back just a little of what they have given to me.
In a time when we can't visit Haiti like we have in the past, we like to know that we're still supporting them.
I miss it so much, and I cannot wait to be back.
Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Hi, I'm Fran McDermott. I'm a board member of Hearts with Haiti. Hearts with Haiti is a nonprofit organization working in conjunction with the St. Joseph family of Haiti. Through our work with Broadway's Babies, roughly 150 students attend school in Jacmel, Haiti, tuition-free. More than 30 children and adults with significant disabilities live in a loving family home setting at Wings of Hope. Students participate and perform in arts education, music, dance, drawing, and photography. Wings of Hope residents receive a combination of occupational, physical, and recreational therapies with classroom instruction, allowing residents to have as complete a life as possible. Food, clean water, and medical care are provided to some of the most disadvantaged and vulnerable people of Haiti. More than 60 teachers and staff are employed in full-time positions earning livable wages at Wings of Hope and LST School. Thank you for your support and enjoy the show.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. We're all part of God's great big family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need.
Since 1985, hundreds of young people and thousands in the border community have benefited from the services provided by the St. Joseph Ministry. Today, more than 30 children and young adults live at Wings of Hope, St. Joseph's Family Home for those with physical and mentally disabilities. And approximately 185 children receive their education through L'École Saint Trinity, a tuition-free St. Joseph's Family School. 35 years ago, I was one of those children. Today, I want to share with you my personal story and how I got to be here today. When I came to St. Joseph's, my life changed tremendously. Where this home took me in, and where they gave me education, art, and music were such a part of me as I was growing up at St. Joseph's. We have the Resurrection Dance Theater, a part of the St. Joseph's family. From the earliest days of St. Joseph's Home for Boys, the arts played an important role. It gave the boys a sense of accomplishment. It nourished their creativity. It lifted their self-esteem and self-confidence. It taught them about their history and culture. It became a part of their prayer. The Resurrection Dance Theater of Haiti was founded in 1985 with a mission to teach the children of the St. Joseph's family that they have a special gift to offer. The creation of the ODTH has allowed the children to share their stories with others. Some dances highlighted Haitian culture, while others reflect the boys' faith, dreams, and hope for the future. The earthquake that devastated Haiti in January 2010 severely impacted the ODTH. The collapse of the St. Joseph's Home for Boys displaced the residents, eliminated the practice and performance space, and destroyed costumes, props, and drums. The final in Haiti performance of the ODTH occurred at St. Joseph's Home for Boys on January 11, 2010, the night before the earthquake. We have a dream to one day resurrect our professional touring troupe of performers, creating financial sustainability for our community and bringing our stories back into the world. Those young boys, my friends, and I grew up, and because we were able to share and tell our stories, we have become the leaders of the St. Joseph's family today, passing education and community down to the next generations of children. I want to introduce you to some of these friends. Meet my friend and brother Jean-Marie Daniel, director of L'École Saint Trinity. Let me give you a brief story about L'École Saint Trinity. L'École Saint Trinity began as a simple idea to teach the alphabet to the neighborhood children whose parents could not afford to send them to school. Since that simple invitation, L'École Saint Trinité has grown from an informal program into a thriving school with a formal curriculum educating over 150 children from the Montessori preschool through 6th grade. The children are provided reading, writing, and math, and are also fed and offered computer training and enrichment classes. Thanks to L'École Saint Trinité, local children are now on the path to becoming productive members of Haitian society.
A lot of the kids who their parents can afford to send them to school, so they can't even afford to feed them as well. So that's where the Haitian Timoun Foundation come in and HTF to support providing a meal twice a day for the kids. We also provided LST after school programs. We have a cooking class. We also have a karate class for the kids at LST, but it's also open to the people in the community. It's not only belong to the kids who went to LST. We teach visual art, We teach dancing, drumming, piano, and guitar.
It is now my pleasure to introduce to you to the singers and dancers of L'École Sainte Trinity, performing an original piece called Envie Timonio. This song, written by Broadway's Babies music teacher Jetro Jean, explains the sad reality of Haiti. Many parents destroy their children's futures by forcing them into domestic service, begging on the streets for alms at a young age. They must wake up first, go to bed last, and don't have the luxury of attending school. This song is a prayer for the future that all children in Haiti and around the world, regardless of being rich or poor, will able to receive an education like just the children at L'École Sainte Trinity.
Enfant de suit avenir Timonio, ça ne va comprendre. Non pas y aurait été en pile fond, y'a pas même joindre rien. Y'a obligé d'amis comme ça. Oh bon Dieu, Timonio, Timonio.
Meet another one of my brothers, Mackenzie. Mackenzie, the Broadway Babies art teacher. Mackenzie was born in Port-au-Prince, but started living on the street at a young age because his family was too poor to take care of him. He eventually moved to Jacmel with the promise of living in a home, but he was not treated well. Eventually, Mackenzie went to live at Trinity House, a former boys' home in Jacmel, which was a part of the St. Joseph's family. At Trinity's house, Mackenzie had an opportunity to live and be cared for with dignity and respect. He went to school, and his love of art was fostered and supported. Now, as an adult, he has been able to support himself with his art and by teaching art to others at L'École Sainte Trinity.
Bonjour et bonsoir selon l'heure que nous attendons. Et non pas M. Mackenzie Augustin. Le programme Broadway's Babies est vraiment important parce que il y a des enseignants déjà dans l'école, programme A, mais les que Broadway's Babies viennent porter support ensemble avec nous, ça a vraiment fait nous et plaisir. Pour qui ça? C'est parce que nous pas de matériel et qu'on y a là moi jeune et materyel yo. Sa ke mwen vreman ensegnye nan l'école lan e Minis, se dessin et peinture. Et mwen gen 3 ans depi ke programme sa li la. Et mwen senti mwen vreman bien avec programme ça. Pour ça, c'est parce que il vraiment aidé dans fonction et en dedans famille ça. Et dessin, c'est une ligne qui est organisée pour faire représentation de bagage. C'est une ligne qui mettait yo ensemble pour yo ba yon bagage. Parce que si moun nan les livres vinn connaît ça, il senti mieux parce que yo te kon ap di faire dessin libre dans classe yo, mais ti moun nan li même les vinn joine professeur, et li joine cahier, li joine gomme, li joine crayon et li senti li plus à l'aise les que li ap travail. Et ti moun moi yo et yo vraiment performant dans marché et je crois que n'a merci ensemble avec staff Broadway ici.
I went to Haiti in 1987. I had always wanted to be a missionary, and it seemed like everything I tried was not successful. I had called the Presbyterian Church, I called the Catholic Church, I served with Bishop Sullivan on his appointed committee for Haiti, and even when I called to try to go to Haiti, I couldn't go. And one day I saw an article in the newspaper, a girl named Dana Smith had lived at St. Joseph's, and she wrote this article, and I called her, and that was my entree to Michael. I called him, and Michael tried to dissuade me from coming. He said it was not a place that had air conditioning, that didn't have running water, and they charged $10 a day for room and board. And I told him, no problem. I grew up in North Carolina. I didn't have air conditioning, and we had a well. And so it was no problem. I arrived there and was scared stiff in 87 at the airport. And the little boy came up to me with my picture and said, Billy? And I said, yeah, I'm Billy. And then I went outside, and there was Michael standing beside a red truck. And they put me in the truck and took me to the home. And this was in Port-au-Prince at the old house. And they sat me in the kitchen, and they went up the steps. And the boys came down singing. And I cried. And I knew then they had won my heart and that I would be connected to St. Joseph Home for Boys as long as there was breath in my body. I named the boys, my boys. I am your sister's children. And from this day forward, you have to call me auntie. And they do. Every year I have gone back there, sometimes twice a year. And I've never gone without expectation how happy I would be. And I never left there without crying. And I still go back. And I still support it. And that's my family. I love St. Joseph. And they can't do nothing about it.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too. The sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together of voices free. This is the sound of all of us, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and just turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice, one people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. Speak This is the sound of one voice, one people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. 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 This is the sound of one voice.
And now, I would like to introduce you to our dance teacher, Gerald Juanis, and some special guests from Broadway and an American ballet theater performing together in a virtual collaboration, the first ever of its kind. Even if we can't physically be together, we can still find a way to share a stage.
Tout logé année yo pas effacé, bay koublié, pot mak songe. Mouman sa yo mwen pedi tout force mwen, et puis esprit pas soulagé. De quoi mwen pour comme l'aimerie pour moun pas connaît, ça qui blesse non font que moi. Je m'y poussé à l'attendre, alléluia. Yon mélodie, mettez-moi sous pied, pas couper, pas plier. Et si la vie a vaille, que vaille m'cap chanter, non chaque note yon trouvé, j'mène l'amour. La vie a consenti cri devant moi, poésie à loup, fait nos SL chef, pas toujours capable qu'un rêve moi yo, la yo bamdo, sans esquiser. D'où la femme danse sous yon pied senti marée. Après la pluie, tant pas vin belle vraie. J'ai mis pour ciel la tandem, alléluia. Yon mélodie, mettez sous pied. Moi pas coupé, pas plié. Et si la vie availle, que vaille m'cap chanter, dans chaque note y'om trouvé. Chimène en moi. Ça fait malgré m'ple bail, les game qui raison pour m'kembe. Musique sauve vie, puisque tel moi pour qu'on coupe. Pas désespéré mes chapeaux, traverser de l'eau. Musique la jambe du femio, nous les yo cap tourner poussière, puisque musique pas gain frontière. Des mes soleil la va lever, pas couper, pas plier. Et si la vie a vaille, que vaille nous cap chanter, dans chaque note y'om trouvé. Chimène en moi. Ça fait malgré les bails, les game qui raison pour qu'aimer. Pas plier. Et si la vie a vaille, que vaille cap chanter, dans chaque note y'om trouvé. Chimène en moi. Ça fait malgré les bails, les game qui raison pour m'aimer. Pas couper, pas plier. Et si la vie a vaille, que vaille m'cap chanter, dans chaque note y'om trouvé. Chimène en moi. Ça fait malgré les bails, les game qui raison pour m'aimer. Musique sauve vie.
The Wings of Hope story starts in 1994 when an orphanage for children with physical and mental challenges was closing in Haiti. Other local orphanages were asked to consider taking a child. Children with disabilities are often considered manifestation of evil spirit, so there was little hope that they would find a home. The St. Joseph family boys, who had been brought in from the streets and given a home and education, visited to see if they could find a child they might bring into their home. They chose a child with a bright smile and limited mobility and language. But the boys from St. Joseph didn't feel they had done enough that was going to change their life, and they suggested they adopt the entire orphanage. After careful prayer and against all odds, the St. Joseph family felt they had been called to incorporate all the children into their family. Wings of Hope was born. Current director of Wings of Hope, Jackie Arce, who was a young member of the St. Joseph family in 1994, recalled what happened.
At that time, it was pretty hard for us to find money to support our mission, to do pay school, everything like that. It was really hard for us, but somehow God really said, this is what I need you to do. Then we take over of Wings of Hope in 1994. At that time, we don't have any education how we're gonna do with those children, but we just pull and help them the way we could. Since then, they become members, they become our family, our brothers, our sisters.
From 1994 to the present, a miraculous transformation has taken place. Children who never left cribs or beds are now a part of a vibrant community. And in addition to receiving the basic needs of food, clothing, a safe place to live, and regular worship, the residents are provided with education, physical and recreational therapy, dance, music, art, drumming, photography lessons, and job skill training, and all the beautiful facilities custom built one level to accommodate wheelchairs and walkers, and residents especially enjoy the opportunity for friendship with a regular dream of visitors who come to be lifted up by the miracle of Wings of Hope.
Wings of Hope, it's really a home that if you came to that facility, you will fill yourself with love. I invite each one of you to become a members of Wings of Hope, because that facility is really need a lot of support. Support money, support your visit, your presence, your word of prayer, everything that's gonna make a difference in someone and those children's life.
It is now my pleasure to introduce you to residents of Wings of Hope, led by our next performer, Marla Louis Saint. Born in Jacmel, Haiti, she immigrated to the United States at a young age and is now a Broadway performer and tireless advocate for Black lives. No matter what people may think of you based on your color or your ability, skin color, gender, or who you loved, we believe that all God's creatures are beautiful and perfectly made. We are all a unique and important part of something bigger.
I am not secret. I am not shame. I am a child of God, precious and unique. I am not hidden away. I am not feared. I am cherished as a gift to be loved, valued, and shared. I am not sadness and tears. I am laughter and delight. I am not my diagnosis or my disease. I am me, the true me, the person you see if you look inside. I am not hopeless. I take flight on wings of hope.
If you're feeling frustrated and you're sinking, I'm jumping in. Forgiveness is key because we're fighting something way bigger. You'll never lose, we are winners. I'll be the roots, you be the tree. Pass on the fruit that was given to me. Legacy, you're part of something way bigger.
You cannot understand my words, but if you open your heart, my voice will touch your soul. Come inside my world, where limbs do not always obey, and minds are not always clear, but where joy abounds and love is real.
Not just a speck in the universe, not just some words in the Bible verse. You are the living word. You're part of something way bigger. Bigger than you, bigger than me, bigger than the picture they framed us to see. But now we see it. It ain't no secret, no.
I am not nameless. I am Teddy. I am Steve. I am Mamoun. I am Gessner. I am BJ. I am Josephine. I am David. I am Nelly. I am Lazar. I am Dieufort. I am Carlene. I am Raoul. I am Clifton. I am Funa. I am Nicola. I am Maritza. I am Enrique. I am Frankeli. I am Jackson. I am Fabiola. I am Pierre. I am William. I am Mikey. I am Aslen. I am Mimin. I am Peterson. I am Tiga. I am Sam. I am Vilne. I am Richardson. I am Sarafina. I am Naisha. I am Tilaza. I am Dada. I am Wislen.
If you're feeling significant, you better think again. Better wake up because you're part of something way bigger. You're part of something way bigger. I'll be the roots, you be the tree. Pass on the fruit that was given to me. Legacy, you're part of something way bigger.
I am not anything you think that I am. I am so much more. I am love. I am love.
Joséphine, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Qui j'en est?
Bien.
Qui j'en relais?
Joséphine Michel.
Ok. Et qui ça vous aimez dans le programme?
Moi, les m'a chanté pour nous. Les m'a chanté, les m'a animé pour nous.
Qui sont à aimé pour le programme dans Fiti? Qui j'en à aimé pour le programme avancé?
T'as aimé pour le programme bien avancé.
Ok. Est-ce que vous avez aimé aider l'autre monde qui est handicapé dans l'autre pays, même gens avec en Haïti?
Oui.
Ok. Et un dernier message pour staff Broadway's Babies.
M'a dit staff là, merci pour tout support pour bon. Thank you.
Now it's time to introduce to you to one of the newest members of our family, Broadway's Babies. Since 2018, Broadway's Babies has provided conservatory-style program to the students and residents of L'école Saint Trinity and Wings of Hope, employing former St. Joseph's family members to teach more than 40 hours of dancing, singing, drumming, visual arts classes per week, and expanding our family all the way to the bright lights of New York City.
Hi, I'm Katie Foffel.
And I'm Ben Houghton.
And we are the co-founders of Broadway's Babies. We work hand in hand with the Broadway community to bring arts education programming to underserved communities around the world, and are proud to call the singers, dancers, drummers, and artists of L'École Saint Trinité and Wings of Hope part of our family.
The lights of Broadway may currently be dark, but the spirit of Broadway, just like the spirit of Haiti, can never be dimmed.
Broadway stars and Haitian Americans Vasti Monpoint and Izzy McCalla perfectly embody that spirit in this prayer of hope for days of plenty in our near futures.
Now you know where I was raised. I was raised in Alabama. However, my blood and my soul are from Haiti. Sac passe? Ma poulet! So many Haitians out there. Wait a minute, I think I see a Haitian out there now. Izzy, oh my God, hi! That's right, I am from Haiti. My parents moved to this country at the ages of 19 and 22 to give us a better life. They wanted us to be teachers, doctors, lawyers, and I'm here with you guys, so you know how that turned out. Didn't work out. Izzy, though, became a doctor, so she's also a doctor, and she performs on Broadway. Thanks for taking the night off, Dr. Izzy.
It's okay, I just had to deliver a baby, that's fine.
God, you're so good.
Yeah.
Tonight we're gonna sing a little song dedicated to our people.
Yeah, so despite everything they've been through, our people always choose joy. So this song is a prayer to end poverty and starvation and to embrace song and dance while we wait for that prayer to be answered.
Merci bon Dieu, car comment la misère est finie pour nous.
Merci bon Dieu, car tout ça la n'était pour nous.
Merci bon Dieu, car tout ça la met tout pour nous.
Merci bon Dieu, car comment la misère est finie pour nous. La pluie tombée, maïs poussé, tout le monde qui grand groupe allait manger.
On nous dansait mambo, on nous dansait pétro. Papa bon Dieu dit c'est la misère finie.
Papa bon Dieu dit c'est la misère finie pour nous.
It comes from right down there. It's a low note.
Guttural.
Real guttural. Way down there for that note. Merci bon Dieu, gardez tout ça là, mais tout poté pour nous.
Merci bon Dieu, gardez comment la misère est finie pour nous.
La pluie tombée,
maïs poussé, tout le monde qui grand groupe allait manger.
on nous danser Congo, on nous danser Petro. Papa bon Dieu dit nan c'est la mise à fini. Papa bon Dieu dit nan c'est la mise à fini pour nous. Mais elle nous finit, mais elle nous finit, mais elle nous finit, mais elle nous finit. Mais elle nous finit.
The St. Joseph family has always valued the arts as a vital part of their community, and we're so pleased to be able to be a part of that tradition, keeping arts education thriving at SJF, providing employment to 4 local teaching artists throughout these tough times, and amplifying the voices of Haiti's future leaders.
We believe that the arts strengthen communities, and nowhere is that more evident than the bonds created between L'École Sainte Trinité and Wings of Hope, 2 vastly different communities with vastly different needs, united by drums and dance.
The arts are alive and well at St. Joseph's family. And this next generation is developing the community, advocacy, and leadership skill to one day tell the stories around the world, just like I did with my brothers with Resurrection Dance Theater. We hope you will be a part of making the future of St. Joseph's family a sustainable one. We hope you will take this moment right now before our final performance of the evening to donate. We need your support to make sure the incredible work happening in Haiti can continue for years to come. Because of COVID-19, the St. Joseph's family has not been able to welcome visitors for quite some time, creating a loss of not only social and emotional development for our community, but a loss of nearly $60,000 in revenue. We need your financial help more than ever to fill in the gaps, making sure that these incredible programs continue for years to come.
You take a stand and you follow through. No need to question what your heart is begging you to do. Just take a stand and open the door. There is too much in life you simply can't ignore.
Thank you for supporting our ministry, and thank you for spending time with us tonight. I hope you leave feeling more a part of our global family. I know I do. We all are one family, one body, one spirit, connected by love and faith for a better world, one that we can only build together.
One day the sun will